Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the Moor Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for July 20th, going into the 21st. I'm going to start off with natural gas. We rolled over a bit here again today. The trade back below 331.40 has brought in 491 ticks of pressure. We also have levels to be short below at 319.30. 312.30, and I warned of possible exhaustion below at 270 and 252.10. Decent trade back above. Decent trade above 288.50. Minus 1.4 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll warrant decent strength. If we break above there decently and back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come back in. A maintain gap higher tomorrow will leave a medium bullish reversal below. If we put in a low and start a bullish correction, it should exceed 599 ticks to the upside from whatever the low is. Okay, in the crude oil, tomorrow has a good likelihood of seeing range expansion. The break above 67.91 has brought in $17.48 of strength. On July 7th, we left a minor bullish reversal below. We've rallied $17.67 from the 70.72 open. And then on the 8th, we left a medium bullish reversal below that I said warned a higher trade for days/weeks, which we've been seeing. And we rallied $11.56 from the 73.83 open. And those all roll into the SEP. And then in the SEP, the trade above 78.75 has brought in $5.85 of strength. And then I said we are currently holding possible exhaustion at 84.38 to 502 with an 84.60 high. And have rolled over down to 79.58 before short covering off the low. If we take out the highs here, that'll suggest we are in yet another, quote, last stretch of the move up from 67.12, and I would be aware of possible exhaustion at 85.96 to 86.26 and higher. If we roll over and we take out 80.82, plus 5.5 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant decent pressure. If we break below there decently and back up through it decently, look for decent short covering to come in. And then in the RBOB, or unleaded gasoline, a maintain gap lower tomorrow will leave a minor bearish reversal above. Tomorrow has a high likelihood of seeing range expansion. The trade above 287.06 has brought in 58.72 cents of strength. Trade above 295.75 has brought in 50.03 cents of strength. On the 6th, we left a medium bullish reversal below that I said warns a higher trade for days/weeks. We've attained 48.25 cents from the 297.53 open. The trade back above 299.44 has brought in 46.34 cents of strength, and then the trade above 304.58 so warrants a decent strength. We've seen 41.2 cents of that. And on the 13th, we left a minor bullish reversal below. We've rallied 40.37 cents from the 305.41 open before rolling over here. Decent failure below $319.14 plus 26 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. will warrant a decent pressure. If we break below there decently and back up through it decently, look for a decent short covering to come in. In the heating oil, we saw some of the range expansion warned about today. Trade above 320.04 has brought in $1.00.26, and then the break above 317.53 brought in $1.02, 0.77 of strength. And then the trade above 324.15 is brought in 96.15 cents of strength. The trade above 327.58 is brought in 92.72 cents of strength. The trade above 354.53 is brought in 65.77 cents of strength. Those rolled into the SEP, and then the SEP, the break above 376.05 has brought in 30.21 cents of strength. And then we held possible exhaustion at 405.77 with the 406.26 high, and it rolled over down to 387.59 before short covering off the low. In the Brent, tomorrow has a good likelihood of seeing range expansion. We held, came just shy of major exhaustion below with the 70.14 low, which I said could bring in a substantial bullish correction or trend. We've rallied $21.28 from there. The maintained gap higher on the 7th left a minor bullish reversal below. We've seen 18.63 from the 72.79 open. On the 8th, we left a medium bullish reversal below. We've rallied 13.98 from the 77.44 open. And then the trade above 78.48 is brought in 12.94 of strength before holding exhaustion above here and rolling over. Decent failure back below 87.34. Plus 8 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. or 8 o'clock p.m. will warrant decent pressure. If we break below there decently and back up through it decently, look for decent short covering to come in. In the gas oil, we saw the range expansion warned about. Trade above 896.59, brought in 322.91 of strength. And then on 6:30, we left a medium bullish reversal below, warned about, which I said warns a higher trade for days/weeks. We've rallied 309.75 from the 909.75 open. The trade above 914.25 brought in 305.25 of strength. Trade above 942.75 brought in 276.75 of strength. And the trade above 960.22 is brought in 259.28 of strength. Those rolled into SEP. I said I would caution the 1188.50 to 25.50 areas, possible area of macro exhaustion. We're holding in here and we've rolled over down to 1158.75. A decent failure below 1171.37. Plus 115 per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant a decent pressure. If we break below there decently and back up through it decently, look for decent short covering to come in. And going into tomorrow, the RBOB is the weakest of the three, the heating oil the strongest of the three, and the crude oil in the middle relative to one another. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's podcast.